Jim, a very, very poor day at the office here this afternoon. How did that one, particularly in the first half, get so far away from us?
First half, we've absolutely killed ourselves. Again, similar to the Glentoran game, we haven't made them work hard for their two goals. It's basic errors. It is decision making, and when I say decision making, I mean that in both offensively and defensively. I thought some of our decision making today was as bad as I've seen. And like I say, it's frustrating to lose any game, but especially in the manner the way we did today, again at home.
Yeah, in the first half there seemed to be gaps at times over the place, second balls, which you touched on again last week. Come half time, a couple of changes to try and change it. What was that half time team talk like to get them going?
Listen, we had to change something because it wasn't working first half, and there was, I wouldn't even say there was gaps. It was, we were our own worst downfall when we had the ball. Like I say, some of our decision making, some of our passing, and our crossing, like I say, was really really poor on its basics. So we had to change something because it just first half wasn't acceptable. We changed the shape. We got Jack O'Reilly on the pitch. We got Calvin. I thought Calvin did very well second half when he came on. We got on the ball and he looked a bit of a threat for us. And we tried to we maybe didn't get Jack on the ball in certain positions than we would have liked. But I think second half we huffed and puffed a wee bit. We potentially didn't get the reaction that we wanted. And again, our decision making in the final third, second half. But defensively, we were okay second half. But when you're 2-0 down, like I say, you're okay playing your 1-2s in wide areas at 2-0 down. The opposition are quite happy to let you do that. You're putting crosses into the box and there's nobody there to attack it. Listen, we spoke to the players at half time. We seen an area that we wanted to try and exploit. We got plenty of balls into the box, but we didn't have the personnel there to attack it. So that's up to us to assess this week. And we have an extremely difficult game at Carrick. And they will be in for a hell of a game that day because it's not going to be easy. It never is down there. It's extremely difficult, and they're playing really well. So we need to make sure that we're on our game next Saturday.
Yeah, there was frustration at last week's performance, and I'd say probably more so today. When you go to Carrick now next week, there will be a look of a pretty big response, I guess, after the results fall in that Linfield game.
It's going to be a test of character next Saturday. I've said that to the players afterwards. It is going to be character, desire, resilience, and we need that in abundance next Saturday because we need to make sure that we're ready for a physical battle. But they're an extremely good side, and we need to be on our game.